Hello, 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 guys. How you doing? How you doing? This is Master Kelvin FX, El Dorado FX. As usual, bringing to you the best forecast as possible in gold. This is analyzing with El Dorado FX. Remember, this is not financial advice. This is only our view on the market. So be careful. Use risk management. That's the only thing we can tell you. If you want to benefit from signals, then follow our signals. And our premium group. So we provide signals every day. Okay. Our sponsors are PU Prime and Vantex FX, our brokers. So there we go. This is gold that we're analyzing straight away, guys. We're gonna be very brief on this because we're not gonna brag here. We're just gonna say to you guys facts. And so these are facts. For example, before yesterday we talked about, remember, a buy. We deliver the buy more than 300 pips. Then we talk about a sell from 2,766 was the entry, almost zero drop down, both of them. We're talking about then a very good drop there of more than plus 200 pips. So we're talking about there more than 500 pips in these two trades. Congratulations if you secure profit and you're doing your best to follow in the flow. So then yesterday we gave this beauty as well. Remember, buy idea 2745 straight away. How many pips? Almost zero drop down, more than 150 pips. So guys, this is just incredible. We're talking about 700 pips in our setups. So we are killing it in El Dorado FX, Master Cabin FX as usual. So now we're just gonna go to a clean shot because we need to see things clear. So this is a cap. Let's have a look what we have here. And we're gonna go into the weekly time frame. I love to go into the weekly time frame in this analysis today because we will see a couple of areas that they didn't come from nothing. So it's just basically we see the price that it fake out this level and it went down all the way to 30 area and then bounce. Obviously, we bought from here as well. Okay, so this is a nice area that the price has retested, but also if we see we have this week here that it was taken before, so meaning that we have a very nice area here for buys. That is why we suggested the entry yesterday of the buy. So that was the area that we chose. And now we see that the price is closing above this week here on the weekly. Okay, it closes, but now it is bouncing this week as well. So remember that we still have some red folders coming up. Closing of the monthly candle. So let's see what's going to happen. But for now, let's go down to daily and let's see what we can find here and see if we can find another entry. We see the rejection very clear here and from the area that we just marked up. And so let's see what's going to happen. For me, what is pending now is just the retest of this area right here. So that would be an area to be retested. Let's see what's gonna happen if gonna go and clear this week right here on the top. So for now, if you guys want to sell, this will be the area against to be focusing on. Okay, so in this scenario, the setup, to be honest, that I would like to see play out is taking an entry above probably the liquidity area, but for now it's a very massive, this one very massive supply area. So let's keep going down and see what else we can find and see if we get more indication about the move of the market. So for now we have as well this trend line here that we're gonna draw, and we need confirmation tomorrow of the price to do this. So keep following up, bouncing from this area here, bouncing down, and then retest this area again here. Okay, so we need a retest tomorrow, and then the price finally targeting the all-time high. So that more or less this is the move that we're gonna be expecting tomorrow if the market decided to go and break up. So I'm gonna reassess in after Asia. So this video I'm doing it now before the markets open again. So let's see what's gonna happen. But once again, I believe that the market can clear up all this liquidity above and then yeah, keep going. Okay, but we need to see that move. And the other scenario would be that the price decide to decline again and retest today's area that will be the low of today. That also can get retested, and then the liquidity area get grabbed, and then the price goes up. So this is another scenario that can happen if we don't manage to close above the liquidity area. Most likely that the price is going to drop, do a retest of the lower level because it needs to take liquidity. This is what gold does usually. So meaning that we can also go to 39 again to check that movement. In the end, I'm expecting the move upwards. So that's what we're expecting. So this is another area to watch here. So it's a big demand area, but let's narrow it down here. Okay, so be careful on the markets and make sure that you don't become part of the liquidity. That's what usually happens when you are too cocky. So just use proper risk management is the only thing I can tell you about this. So this is basically different areas that I will be focusing on tomorrow. And this is the big demand for me is all the way to 30. Many people was expecting the price to get to 30 today, but it didn't. And instead it respected the structure and keep going up, and that is why we see the price, because if we go to the higher time frame, we see that the price is totally bullish, and that's what we need to follow, the higher time frame, and just find entries on retracement. At the moment, that's what I've been doing with gold. So this is the area that we also want to look up 2742 to 2734. That would be a very good area to watch in case gold decide to retest the lower level before going back up. The other scenario, as I say, is going up, and then yeah, let's have a look. For now, this is will be the setup that I'm gonna suggest, just in case, guys, you want to have any entries and try to find confirmations. Remember, always find confirmations for your entries. Okay, so this is the first one that I'm gonna go for. So I believe that 2772 can be the level, and the TP 2730, and then we have the stop level 2777. Okay, so that will be a setup. Actually, let's go 60 pips just in case, but because we don't want to see the liquidity grab. But this is one scenario that can play out. But remember, we take profit on the way, especially in key levels. Okay, that's what we try to do. We don't want to be the brave of the market. We want to use our break even. We want to be knowledgeable. So we want to do the best of we can with money management. Okay, so sell zone from 2,768 to 2,772. Okay, this would be sell idea at 2,772, TP 2,758, TP 2,742, and TP, oh, sorry about that, TP 2,730. Okay, and then the SL 2,778. Okay, so remember, check for confirmations and see what happens. Okay, this is, I leave it for you there. And then the other scenario would be, again, if you decide to go below liquidity and get off the today's low. So that would be another scenario to look up. So Looking for an entry around 2,441 actually, and then see what happens from there. Okay, 2,741. That would be a good thing to watch. But remember, 2000, if the price remain be above those 750, that means you probably gonna be an entry. It's gonna be an entry before that. So 2,800. That will be the full level, and then we have the SL 2,736 in this case. Okay. Yep. Actually, in 35. All right. This is the setup that we might get. We might see it playing out. Let's have a look on the buy side. So let's see if the price doesn't crumble and go like crazy as usually it is. So the buy zone is between 2742 to 27 actually 36. Okay. So reason why, to be honest, I'm gonna choose in this scenario lower the entry. Just gonna go with the entry at 27. Actually, yeah, 2738, and then the SL 2732. Yeah, that would be ideal. Yep, very good. It's 2734 actually, the whole zone. And then we're gonna have entry idea at 2738 and TP 2745, TP 2772, TP 2900, and the SL as mentioned 2732. And that would be the buy idea. So that's what we want to see, guys. Explain it to you now. Hopefully, we get the breakout to of the trend line confirming our bullish bias. But we also want to scout probably sales, but we never know. That is why I'm suggesting sales entry and buy entries at the moment because gold has been a lot unstable. So all the best in gold, guys. So now we're moving on to Bitcoin, and finally, we looks like we're having a breakout to the upside. Remember that we always been advising on buys. It came even to this nice area here and shoot up. So for now, the trend line is still remaining strong, but now we move the trend line above. So let's see. We at least need to have 3 touches. So yeah, let's have a look what happened. But this more or less that the trend line is holding the price down. So let's have a look what happened. But once again, Bitcoin sooner or later it will explode. It's in accumulation. I believe that it's gonna go up because it's remaining in this bullish range. So whenever you see Bitcoin dropping madly, then just find entries to buy. Okay, that would be the suggestion. Take it easy, guys. All the best. Master Cabin Effects, Eldorado Effects. And see you next time in the next video. Remember to like us. Remember to share our videos. Remember to speak up to everyone about us that we sharing knowledge for free. We're sharing our setups, our forecast. And this was Analyzing with Eldorado Effects, Master Cabin Effects.